Hi and welcome. Thanks for joining me tonight. We're going to be giving to ourselves tonight in the sanctuary. It's a 30-minute meditation, and I have a couple of areas that I thought we could focus on tonight in this meditation. I did this meditation. I was going through my videos, and I actually did it about a year and a half ago, and I'm doing it differently tonight than how I did it last time. Tonight, what we're going to be doing is creating spaces for giving to ourselves and flushing them with gold energy. And the spaces that I have picked out for us to work tonight are giving to your mind, giving yourself support, giving to yourself confidence, giving a vacation to yourself, giving love to yourself, giving pleasure, both emotional and physical, giving spiritual wellness to yourself, and then giving happiness to yourself. So those are the things that we're going to concentrate on in this meditation tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get it started. And since this is Female Fridays, we're going to be grounding our female space too. So if you're new to this, just follow along with the meditation, and I hope you enjoy this. All right, I'm going to set the energy for the meditation with a prayer first, and then we'll get started. As we cleanse and heal the temple of the soul, may it be with the blessing of divinity that it shine its countenance upon us and bring us peace in body, mind, and spirit. Amen. Okay. Well, for this meditation, be sitting comfortably in a chair with your feet flat on the ground, hips distance apart. You can go ahead and close your eyes now. And first thing we're going to do is bring all of your attention right behind your eyes to a place we call the center of your head. So you may have to pull your attention out of work projects or things that you are doing around the home today, but bring all of that awareness and attention right to the center of your head. And from that point in the center of your head, say hello to the base of your spine, where you have a spinning energy center called your first chakra. We're going to create a line of energy that goes from that first chakra all the way straight down through your chair, through the floor, through the earth, all the way to the center of the planet. And when that line of energy is drawn all the way to the center of the planet, you want to imagine anchoring it in somehow, either drilling it in or hammering it in, whatever imagination or imagery you want to use. Go ahead and secure that end of the grounding cord. And then up at the top of the grounding cord, where it's attached to the base of your spine, go ahead and figure out a way to make it be attached in a strong way, like tying it around there, gluing it, so that when you're done with the grounding cord, it's taut, it's tight on both ends. And then you can imagine a waterfall around that grounding cord, or you could put some spiritual oil on the outside of that grounding cord, or even turn it into a tube. Whatever way that will give you the imagery of how easy it is to release energy down that cord. And once the cord is grounded to the center of the planet, gravity is already working with you, so you can take a few moments. I'm going to have you look around your aura and your space for some energies, and you can release them down your grounding cord. So the first energy to look for is other people. Are there any other people in your aura tonight? Wherever you sense somebody else's energy in your space, go ahead and send it down the grounding cord. Good. And And the next energy to look around for in your space would be the energy of responsibility. You get to have the next 30 minutes all to yourself. Go ahead and release any responsibility energy you have. You might check around your jaws, your neck, and your back for responsibility energy. And then take a look and see if you have any hurry up or rush energy in your aura. You get to settle down now and ground into your body and slow everything down. So ground out any rush or hurry up energy. And then take a look at your space and clear any work energy. Even if you worked at the home or if you worked outside of the home, go ahead and clear that out of your aura. And now we're going to do our female grounding. Our female grounding is putting a tube up underneath your uterus and letting that tube drop right into your main grounding cord that you just created. Go ahead and do that right now. Then, once you have the tube underneath your uterus, you're going to create a grounding cord from your left ovary into that uterine tube. Then you're going to do the same thing with your right ovary. Draw a line of energy from that right ovary right into the uterine tube. Then you're going to ground the top of your sciatic nerves, which come up right by your butt dimples. You're going to ground the right and the left sciatic nerve endings at the top there, right into the same uterine grounding. And once you've done that, go ahead and say hello to any male energy in your female space, and you can let that release down the grounding cords. I'm also noticing a lot of punishment in the female space, so say hello to any punishment energy that you might find in your space. And then ground out any demands that other people have put in your female space. Good. And then there's one more part to the female grounding, because that's right, we're women and we're complex. So you have your female creative energy, it gets generated out in front of your abdomen. So we're going to create a great big giant tube right out in front of the abdomen and start to ground that female creative energy. And what you want to do is ground it down to about the size of a basketball. So you could imagine your female creative energy like a basketball out in front of your abdomen. That is your secret sauce. Your female creative energy is what you want to keep clear. Okay. Good job. We'll go ahead and start our meditation. If you know how to draw a circle, that's how easy this meditation is tonight. We're going to be using the image of a circle or a graphic pie to represent a space. Now, what's important about the space that you're going to be using is your postulate, which means how you think of that space. So what I want you to do right now is create a circle out in front of you. If your eyes still closed, you can imagine a blank movie screen, and on that movie screen, create a circle. And you're going to have the thought or the postulate that this space represents your giving to your mind space, like feeding your mind. Go ahead and create that circle. And go ahead and create a grounding cord underneath the circle and ground it to the center of the planet so it can start releasing energy. Look at the circle and look at the colors in the circle. You might just notice for yourself what it looks like before you start to heal it. What kind of colors there are in it, if you can see color or if it's all dark. What we're going to do is put a never-ending bucket of gold paint above the circle. That's how I like to do a gold flush, is to imagine a bucket of gold and it's never ending. And you can go ahead and start to dump that bucket of gold into the circle that represents your giving to your mind space. And as you flush that circle, you're going to start seeing colors come out of it. And you want to send those colors down the grounding cord on the circle. And this is how that space is going to release foreign energy. And you might take a look at what kinds of energy are coming out as you flush this circle. One of the things I'm seeing come out are some of you get headaches. You might say hello to that energy, move that out. So I see another energy of not enough time to give to your mind. All right. And when that's all flushed, go ahead and take a look at what color that circle wound up looking like. And you want to say hello to the highest and brightest part of that circle. And just go ahead and fill it in with a gold sun. And then what we're going to do is actually blow up the circle, because now that you've set the energy in the circle, we want to disperse it. So to blow it up, you can imagine a stick of dynamite or a bomb underneath the circle. Go ahead and light the fuse and blow it up. Good. Bring a gold sun in through the top of your head. And create another circle out in front of you with the postulate that this circle represents giving yourself support. Put a grounding cord on the circle and ground it to the center of the planet. And then find your never-ending bucket of gold, and you can start flushing the circle. What we're flushing out is any energy that blocks or gets between you and your ability to give support to yourself. Those will show up as dark energies or maybe even white or grays. So as all those darker colors come out, that gold will start to fill in the circle. Okay, you can stop the never-ending bucket of gold. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to have you collect up your information on supporting yourself wherever you've left it outside of yourself. So you're going to gather up that information into a gold sun above your head. Fill yourself in. Bring a gold sun into the circle that you've been working on, and then blow that circle up. All right. Go ahead and create another circle with a grounding cord on it. And this circle represents giving yourself confidence. Ground that to the center of the planet. We're going to change up the energy that we heal this circle with. Instead of using gold, we're going to use the vibration of certainty. And there's a blue vibration you can use for certainty. We call it certainty blue. And the reason we're going to flush this with certainty is because that's the spiritual vibration of confidence in the body, certainty. So go ahead and you can imagine a never-ending bucket of blue certainty and start pouring that into the circle for your giving confidence to yourself. And say hello to any failure or feeling weak coming out of this space. And this time, what you'll see is as the darker colors release, the circle will become blue as you fill it with the certainty. And then go ahead and stop with the blue certainty. We're going to go ahead and fill that in with a big gold sun. And then you can blow up that circle for your confidence. And bring a great big gold sun into your own space. Fill in your head and your whole body with a gold sun. And the next circle you're going to create is for love. Giving love to yourself. We're going to go back to gold so you can create that never-ending bucket of gold energy. Start pouring that into your love circle. Make sure you have it grounded to the center of the planet. Now, there might be some pain in this space, so you want to keep your separation from the exercise. You want to keep it out on your screen. And if you start to feel any pain in your body, don't forget you have a grounding cord on your body, and to release that pain down your own grounding cord. You can say hello to energies like desperation and loneliness coming out. Lack of love. And as you fill that love space in, think of the abundance that you can have. Okay, we're going to go ahead and fill that space in with a big gold sun. So you can stop your never-ending bucket of gold for a minute and then blow that circle up. Create a gold sun above your own head and call back your love. Wherever you've left your love outside of your space, go ahead and call it into a big gold sun, and let's get it back into the body. When that sun is full, go ahead and bring it in and fill up every cell of your body. Next, we're going to look at pleasure, giving pleasure to yourself. And we can do both of these in the same circle, both of them meaning your emotional pleasure and your physical pleasure. I'll call them out separately. Go ahead and create a circle for giving pleasure to yourself and ground that circle. And then above that circle, go ahead and start your never-ending bucket of gold. We're going to flush this space out. And the first postulate that I want you to have is that you're flushing your emotional pleasure space first. This is another space that where you might experience pain in the body. So remember your grounding cord that you have at your first chakra and just release any body discomfort that you have. One of the things I'm watching come out is like the energy of being disconnected, not being able to experience emotional pleasure because of the disconnection to the physical body. And then go ahead and say hello to physical pleasure in this space, giving yourself physical pleasure, which could be, exercise, food, sex. And since it does include sex, there might be some pain in this space too. So say hello to those energies and ground them. I'm also seeing a lot of religious programming coming out that gets between you and your ability to experience pleasure in the body. That's a white energy that's coming out. Good. You're doing a great job. That was a loaded topic, and you're moving a lot of energy out. Okay. Go ahead and create a great big gold sun above your circle for emotional and physical pleasure. Fill that in. And then blow up that circle. And create a gold sun above your own head. Call back your information on emotional and physical pleasure. Bring it into that sun above your head. And then bring all of that great information that you have back into your body. Fill yourself in with that gold sun. And we have another circle to do. And this one is for giving yourself spiritual wellness. Go ahead and create that circle and ground it. And start your never-ending bucket of gold flowing through that circle. This is another space where I hear very loudly, not enough time coming out of it. I'm also seeing a lot of beings come out of your space. This is great. And the other thing I'm seeing is how excited your spirit gets when you give it a hello like this. Okay, let's fill that space in with a big gold sun. Then blow that circle up. And bring in a big gold sun of spiritual wellness into your own space. And our last giving to ourselves space tonight is giving happiness to yourself. Go ahead and create that circle out on your screen and ground it. And just for laughs, take a look at what that space looks like before you go to heal it. Does it look like you've been giving happiness to yourself? If you have been, great. You can still clean this space out and create an even bigger space. If you haven't, say hello to all the colors of the energies that look like they don't belong there and start flushing that circle. What I'm seeing as you're clearing this space is a lot of other people coming out of this space that don't want you to be happy. Or I could say maybe go into competition with you when your energy starts rising and getting to a higher vibration than what they can handle. So say hello to other people in that space of your happiness and flush them out. All right. You can stop the never-ending bucket of gold now. In fact, you could blow up the never-ending bucket of gold. We're done with it. And then create a great big gold sun above your giving happiness to yourself circle. Fill that in with gold. And then blow that circle up. Create a great big giant sun above your head and call your happiness back wherever you've left it outside of your space. And feel all that joy coming back to you. Bring it in. Let your body soak up the happiness, the joy, the light that it brings in. Yeah, that was great. Whenever you're done, you can come on out of trance, and I'll close out the meditation. May it be with the blessing of divinity that this meditation on giving to ourselves be complete. Amen. Good job. I'm just going to look at you for a second, make sure everybody's energy is smoothed out. Yes, and what I love seeing is that you're running a lot of green energy in your channels. So green is a nice color for change, growth, and evolution. So when I look at you, I see green in your channels. So that's good. I was going to tell you a couple of announcements, but I want to talk briefly about something first. My students in my classes have been telling me that my videos on YouTube are showing commercials during the videos. And I have somebody working with me. We're trying to monetize the site. And he went ahead and selected all the videos to be monetized. So I want to apologize because I know how annoying that could be when you're in the middle of a meditation and have that commercial come in. So I didn't even know that was happening. So I just want to say I'm sorry. I've gone in and I've changed a bunch of them, but I have over 300 videos on the site. So I certainly haven't gotten to all of them yet. And what I'm doing is taking the commercials off of the meditations as well as the classes. I certainly don't want you having to watch commercials during the classes. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Now, as far as announcements, I just wanted to remind you that next Wednesday in the sanctuary, we have a healing on momentum. And then the following week on Thursday is my women's intuition class on self-affinity, which I'm really looking forward to, and you're all invited to. So I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday for Momentum. Thanks for joining me tonight. Got my eyes on you. Have a wonderful evening and a great weekend. All right? Bye-bye.